Welcome back to the channel. Today what we are going to be doing is updating our interior. This is part one. We're going to start with the door panels, then we're going to do a headliner. We might do the dash later, but we're going to take this metal door panel off and we're going to put suede on it. I'm not sure if we're going to go down to the bottom yet, so stay tuned. Let's jump into this video. In removing the door panel, there's usually 4 screws here. We've already been into them. We're gonna have to replace these screws, but we're gonna take these off. We have 2 of them. They're the wrong size right now. Yep, definitely gonna have to replace those. There's 2 screws on the bottom side of the handle. Get the screwdriver in there good. We've had the door panel off because we've already replaced the window regulator itself. Best, use power drill. They're long screws. So close to coming off. Almost to the end of getting, there's 1, and come on. Now it's time for the handles. Gotta be very careful. There's a little C-clip on the back side of it. Let's start with this one. C-clip just like that, pops right off, handle comes off. If you haven't checked out the other video, we did paint these in a metallic black color. Turned out pretty good. It was a cheap mod. So just like that, C-clip, come in, hook it, and pull it. These covers right here, they just pop off. You can leave them on the door panel. I just pop them off and put them with the handles that they go with. Now for the door panel removal, you'll pull the bottom out and just slide out just like that. Like I said, you could pop these off later. It's very easy. On the back side, they just push out. Up to you what you want to do. You guys, this is part 1 of the interior build. If you want to follow this series, please hit that subscribe button, comment below, let me know what you think. Did I do a good job? Is it worth the money? This is a cheap mod. It's under $100, close to 50, so you can't go wrong. So I need your help. Please subscribe, like button, comment, all that good stuff. Let's get back into this. We got to clean this metal panel, and it's about time to start spraying it, see how it turns out. What I'm going to use is this Chemical Guys Total Interior. Spray down, wipe it off nice and clean, see how it turns out. course, it's gonna have to dry, so probably be a overnight series for this to dry. But I want to get nice and clean before we start getting into the rest of it. We're gonna let it dry. We'll be right back. Jump online, or this roller kit comes with 3 different options. I think it'll be really good, especially the skinnier one for these rails in here. I'm gonna get this on order and then we'll be back. While I wait for the roller, I'm going to scuff it up a little bit. To try to get this super strength to stick. I'm not only scraping it to get it to stick, but I'm trying to make it smooth. Because with the suede, you're going to see through everything. So if this isn't smooth to start with, like right here, it will become a problem and it'll show through the back side. Just like that. Now that area is smooth. While I'm waiting, I'm going to spray the back side of the door panels with the Rust-Oleum flat enamel, and just to stop it from rusting and prevent any future problems with the door panel, because I want them to look the best they can. Alright, now that I got the backs painted black, I have the suede flipped over. I'm going to cut around, leave about an inch to roll it over on each of the panels, and we'll go from there. So we're going to get to cutting. That'll be good. About right here. Cutting that smooth. Does not have to be perfect because these are going to be rolled over. I'll be back. I don't think this is doing it. I'm gonna go get some scissors. Okay, scissors are gonna work a little bit better. That's what I would recommend. Like I said, this is a trial, guys. Hope you're enjoying this. I like to do some stuff DIY. Ooh, that's gonna look good. I'm gonna get to doing that one same way, just cutting out the pattern. I'll be right back. Boom. Just like that. Now the plan of approach, like I said, I have this 3M super strength adhesion. I've used this before. I'm going to coat it. Like I said, I am no expert. I've done this a couple times, done some boat interiors. Now I'm going to spray this side of it, which is the front of the door panel. The wind is not in my favor today. Okay, now we are going to make sure this is all cleaned up, no debris, extra foam in there. I'm centering it as much as I can, pushing down. I'm trying this without the roller. I know I ordered one, but I'm trying to do it, trying to save some money and save some money for you guys. Ooh, it's gonna look sharp. It is already looking nice. There's some little wrinkles in it. Should be fine. I'd like for the lines to come through, but I don't think they are. Which I'm not going to be too upset about. Wow, that is going to look sharp. I'll show you the other one. So this is what we came from, and on to that. I think it's going to look really good. Like I said, it's around a $50 mod. The lines are coming through, but because of the one I ordered with the foam, it's not showing up too well because this is kind of a thicker. So if you went with just suede without the foam backing, lines probably would show up. I'm gonna go ahead and let this one dry. I'm gonna do the other one. We are back at it on the door panels. Ooh. I have a glue gun now over here, which I'll end up gluing the corners, gluing to the back side of it, just like this, after I probably trim it up a little bit more. What I'm going to do with the holes, I'm going to take a knife and I'm going to cut them as kind of from side to side, triangle, and get most of this out of there, because there is those plastic rings that are around here. so they are going to cover up all that. So I'm just going by, trimming it. Then that plastic ring will just snap in here. It should snap in. We're going to find out once we get done with all this stuff. As you can see, it's not the neatest, but it will work. My table's black behind it, so I'm just trimming this out like this, just enough to get that plastic to come through and snap in here. I'm going to do the same to this one while I wait for my glue gun to heat up. With the glue gun, I'm going right around the edge here. And my plan is I'm going to fold this over. I probably should have got a bigger glue gun. I got this, it's kind of a mini one. First time with a glue gun, so yep, I'm learning. But it's all about learning. That's why I'm going to attempt these DIY projects. Okay. Might have... I probably on the other sides, I'm going to trim this up a little bit more. It's too thick. I don't need all of this. But looks pretty good. That's going to be one side of it. That's going to be one side right there, and it's looking like this is going to work. That is not looking bad. I'm going to let this dry and I'll be right back to finish the rest. I'm going to trim these up a little bit more, make them a little skinnier. That side is huge. I'll probably go to about right there, about right here where my finger is. I'm going to trim these up and I'll be right back. I'm going to try something different now. I'm doing the spray adhesive instead of super glue. We're going to see how that turns out. To be honest with you, I think the spray adhesion might be a better way. Trimming the corners, because this is the top up here, so this is going to be a key area to see. We're gonna let this dry. We'll be right back. While it's drying, I got the 2 holes right here for the handle. So I'm gonna take a boop and right there. Just like that with a simple drill gun. That should be sufficient for that. So here is what it looks like. It's about time to install it. I think this will look very sharp. And this one is passenger side. We're gonna let it dry a little bit. We'll be right back. Now the true test is, will these fit? I might have to trim it a little bit more. Oh, well, I think it's gonna, it might fit. It might just work. I'm going to do this and I'll give you the update shortly. As you can see, they are on. Not the easiest. You got to do a lot of trimming around the holes to get these on, but they're on. Let's go put this on the door and see what other issues I can come up with. Hopefully none. Here's the true test. Got the door panel. I'm curious about up here. It's a little tighter than it was before. Ah! I mean, these are gonna give me trouble, but that's it. That looks sharp. This might need to be bent just a little, but overall, I'm gonna finish this up, putting this back together. Here is the final outcome. I did not use those plastic pieces around the handle. They were harder to fit, and I think it looks a little bit better like it is without them. I'm going to be replacing the screws on the bottom with black ones, but overall, looking great. Well, that's it for the door panel install. Hope you enjoyed this. Couple tips I have for you. Get longer bolts for the bottom screws, or self-tap them yourself with longer ones. And then you'll have to bend this right here. That's probably the only struggle I ran into. If you like this type of stuff, you're still watching the video, please subscribe. We got a lot of modifications coming to the truck. We got a grill, a gauge pod, we have other accessories coming. And we're going to car shows every weekend, so we are busy this year bringing you guys content. Check out a video on the left and the right. We'll see you guys next time. Keep exploring.